Welcome back. You're with Talking India Ahead, and I'm Saurabh Sanyal. We continue with our big focus on the roadshow that is presently underway in Varanasi. Priyanka Gandhi leading Congress's last-ditch campaign to connect with the voters. But will this translate to votes? That's the big question. Let me bring in Apurva Verma of the Samajwadi Party. Now, Apurva, you heard what the Congress cadres have had to say. They say that Shalini Yadav, who has been fielded as a combined candidate of the SP-BSP combined, is essentially a manifestation or an extension of the BJP conspiracy. They are saying that she's been put in the fray only as a dummy candidate so that she can end up cutting votes of the Congress, which will end up aiding the BJP. Your take on this, Apurva?
Well, I don't think so. The government has launched any candidate. But the fact is, you can see that the Modi gave this time totally invisible. In 5 years, BJP government, the people of India are waiting for a chili. But the fact, in fact, cashless India, smarter India, make in India, digital India, startup India, where are they? So India wants to know where are the jobs, 2 crore jobs, where are the employment, where are the black money. So everyone knows the BJP government totally failed in every aspects of India and work in every field. They are only have one policy, divide and rule policy. So we are the Samajwadi Party. We have the examples of in 5 years in UP. So we can say that time will decide everything, and Janta will do. Janta will do in favor of Mahagathbandhan. And the fact is, 23rd May result in front of everyone, and you can see that उत्तर प्रदेश की जनता जो है महागठबंधन के साथ होगी, मैं कह सकती हूँ.
Right, but then Apurva, my question to you is very simple. The fact is there is a formidable candidate and an opponent in Prime Minister Modi. Then there was so much of speculation as far as the Congress is concerned that the Priyanka Gandhi would be in the fray. Suddenly it appeared, and as political pundits say, that Priyanka Gandhi chickened out of the fight, that the Congress chickened out of the Varanasi fight. Now, who is your bigger enemy? Who are you targeting as far as Varanasi is concerned? Is it Prime Minister Modi or is it Ajay Rai?
BJP 100%, because they don't done any work in 5 years, and we are not targeting. Janta will targeting BJP. Janta will anti-BJP this time, and
Janta is targeting BJP. So Janta is targeting BJP, the Congress is targeting BJP, the Samajwadi Party is targeting BJP, but political pundits say, and Sumit, please come in on this, that is Prime Minister Modi who's going to end up having the last laugh.
You see, Saurabhji, if you look at the numbers, you see what we all know, mathematics is the most accurate science. You had 65, you had 45, you had 75, and you add another 2 lakh of Kejriwal put together. Still the difference is 1.9 to 2 lakh votes for Modi ji polled last year, right? And all over the time we have seen the Modi wave intensifying. If you look at the phase number 5 and 6, the Modi wave has furthermore consolidated, which we all know, all the media channels have reported. You look at the interviews of Modi ji before 5th phase and after 5th phase, this talks to you. Let me put a couple of points, Saurabh ji, for your kind consideration. Point number 1, if Congress is so confident, why did Miss Priyanka Vadra decide not to fight? Point number 2, you have seen both the camps talk. You have seen Rahul Gandhi camp, you have seen Priyanka Gandhi camp coming up in the media and saying, no, it was her choice not to fight. She says, I would have fought if my brother would have allowed me. But at the end of the day, it's a brother-sister duo, right? Whom are you trying to fool around? Now, the whole thing is, Saurabhji, they are trying to put some kind of a front for BJP. They cannot let it, in the war of perception, they cannot let it have a walk away from BJP, because if you look at UP, Bihar, and if you look at Bengal, there are 30 odd seats which are still pending up for grab.
Right.
That will determine will BJP cross 280, 270 or not. So what Miss Priyanka Gandhi is doing, or Vadra is doing, she's trying to point number 1, she's trying to give some kind of fight and prepare herself for 2022, which she has said repeatedly. Point number 2, they are trying to create a perception, look, it's not a cakewalk for BJP. BJP is not winning, Modi is not winning. So that if out of those 30 seats or last 54 seats, they can reduce in Bengal, Bihar and UP another 5-7 seats. Maybe BJP comes from around 250, 260, 240. then the things can come up. You have Mr. KCR already
Right,
active
so
in
you are
South.
saying that it is a very, very calculated and a well thought out strategy on the part of the Congress party not to field Priyanka Gandhi. Now, Nizam Fauzdar, I would like to bring you in on this.
It's absolutely,
Nizam,
Saurabhji.
Nizam,
It's a
you
very
know,
unorthodox
this
strategy.
Priyanka Gandhi, if you recall, when she was asked during one of our campaign yatras that would you be open to contesting from Varanasi, she said, why not? I am open. Then came in a statement from Robert Vadra, her husband, who said that yes, she has made up her mind, but it all depends on the party high command. After keeping the suspense alive for long, will she or won't she? Suddenly the Congress announced, which came as a huge dampener for the cadres in Varanasi, and we got our viewers pictures of the Congress office there in Varanasi, completely wearing a deserted look that Priyanka Gandhi would not be fighting. Now, today we see that she is there right in the middle of Varanasi. She is spearheading this yatra, so to say, snaking through the lanes and bylanes of Varanasi. Is 2019 on Congress's mind, or is it Uttar Pradesh 2022 which is playing on Congress's mind? Is this like the ground that is being prepared for the 2022 fight as far as the battle for Uttar Pradesh is concerned?
A couple of things that you have to really look at. I just want to clarify with what Mr. Sumit Peer said. He says that popularity of Narendra Modi has increased after the phase 4, 5 and 6. If that was the case, Prime Minister Narendra Modi would have not given these interviews which are becoming more of memes than the inspiration for the country. So that's the point number one. That means there is a desperateness to gain back the eyeballs that he's lost.
But Rahul Gandhi is also giving out one interview after the other. So is Priyanka Gandhi. So does that also?
He's giving interviews.
That, Rahul Gandhi is also acting out of desperation.
No, let me come back. No. He is following Rahul Gandhi ji because Rahul does not get intimidated with media, so he is open to talk to anybody, to follow him and show that even I can do interviews. He's giving interviews to a certain section of media, but those interviews are also staged, scripted, and you have seen that in the Aapki Kaun Si Kavita Hai, aapne wo dekh liya hai, so there is nothing that I can really explain about. But coming to Varanasi, when Priyanka ji decided not to contest, everybody said the entire cadre is going to become deserted. In your words, you also said that. But today's rally, it shows that the people are with Priyanka Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi,
no,
and
if she
in
can
the name
conduct
of
the
Congress
rally and
ideology.
there is very
when you
good
ask
response vis-a-vis her rally,
when
the
you
question
ask,
is,
let me.
The question is, yes, Nizam, I
Yeah.
agree, I tend to agree with you. That look at the response when it comes to a rally. There have been people who have come out in large numbers to extend support, but then that still does not answer the moot question. Amrita, please come in on this. If Priyanka Gandhi, if the Congress is saying that,
No,
look
let
at
me
the
finish
response
this.
that
Let me
Priyanka
finish
Gandhi's
this.
rally has now evoked.
Sanya, let me finish.
Just a moment. Let's also
Saurabhji,
quickly get into the BJP's point of view. Amrita, why is it that Priyanka Gandhi,
One second,
why is
let
it that
me
Priyanka
finish it
Gandhi
up.
decided, or the Congress party decided not to fight this, take Prime Minister Modi head on? It could have been then seen as a clash between titans. That did not happen.
But that would have been a litmus test. And then the voter would have shown where Congress stands and BJP stands. Then their hopes for 2022 would have been totally dashed. Right now, Mr. Nizam Fauzdar was in fact so happy that you actually had a show where you would say that, hey, Priyanka Gandhi's rally is also pretty decent, then let's have a look. I mean, they're just so thrilled with that aspect. If you imagine she had actually come into the election and you would have come to that she had got the right score. So that would have just been such a washout.
That's a fact.
No, so I agree with you. So that's great. You got a show today. Imagine talking about Priyanka Gandhi's rally. That's what this point of achievement for Congress. That's just brilliant. So it's a self-score. So there is no.
So you are saying, okay, Amrita is saying this is mere optics.
Of the reality and truth
Sumit,
in the eyes of the
come in.
BJP.
Saurabhji, if you look at it, there are two things which we have to understand carefully. You see, after Priyanka Vadra joining the active politics, there are two camps. There are visibly two power centers within the Congress party. Though my friend at Congress will not agree, but that is the fact of life. There are two power centers. Now, what happens is you have Prime Minister Modi, who is not contesting from anywhere else. He is only contesting from Varanasi. And you have Sri Rahul Gandhi ji, who has left UP and went to Wayanad. We all know that, right? He's not contesting anywhere from UP. UP may contest kar rahe, but he has gone to Wayanad, right?
Denial of reality.
Now look at the agony. Look at the agony. Look at the agony, sir. You have run to Wayanad.
No, but the law of the land allows anyone to contest from 2 seats.
No, that is fair enough. You see the PM, he has not contested from Gujarat. He has left his stakes on UP. He is contesting only from UP. Rahul Gandhi ji is contesting from Wayanad. We all know the reasons.
Why did he contest twice?
Now, what is happening here, Saurabh ji?
2 seats last time.
Sir, last time it was the first time, and this time he is confident of winning from Varanasi, so he's not bothered. He's
So
only
he thought he
contesting
will
from
lose in
Varanasi.
one
You
of
had
the
a golden
seats.
chance.
Right, gentlemen?
You had a
Did he think he will
golden
lose in
chance
one
if
of the
Priyanka ji
seats
would have
last time?
decided to contest from Varanasi. But you see, Saurabh, what is the game? The game is if you lose, that is your end game in politics. But what does Priyanka Vadra want? She wants to hold on to UP because UP is 80 seats. She wants to be relevant in UP and wants to hold the Congress quarter in UP, because in the long run, that will give her an edge and a seat in the party. Because if tomorrow Mr. Rahul Gandhi does not come up so well, and if you look at his electoral record, which is not great, now here is Ms. Priyanka Vadra who comes, okay, I hold UP, I hold 80 seats, that is what I bring to the table.
Right.
At least this is what I bring to the
Now,
table.
while we carry on with our discussion, some disturbing news coming in on the broadcast, and we'll have to quickly change gears to breaking news now coming in from Guwahati in Assam. Very, very disturbing news where a grenade blast has now been reported. An explosion has been reported from outside a shopping mall in the posh Zoo Road area of Guwahati. The visuals are there on our screens. A grenade blast has been reported from Guwahati Zoo Road area. Live reactions coming in. Let's quickly listen in. Right, we'll try and get you that reaction in just a bit, but as we have been saying that a grenade blast has now been reported near the Zoo Road area. Several people are believed to be injured, and if local media reports are to be taken into account, the ULFA has taken responsibility behind the explosion that has now rocked Guwahati. Now people out in large numbers there, the injured, have been taken to the GMC reaction to the hospital. Cops at the spot to try and investigate what's happening on the ground. The entire area as we speak has been cordoned off. The Chief Minister of Assam, Sarbanand Sonowal, has spoken to the DGP of Assam is what we are hearing.
अभी यहाँ पर ये सेंट्रल मॉल जू रोड के पास यहाँ पर ग्रेनेड विस्फोटन हुआ है। करीबन 8 बजे ये घटना हुई है। यहाँ पर चेकिंग चल रही थी, पैरामिलिट्री फोर्स थी और पुलिस की चेकिंग चल रही थी। उसके थोड़ा दूर पहले ही एक ग्रेनेड विस्फोटन हुआ है जिसमें 6 आदमी इंजर्ड हैं और अभी इसका अन्वेषण चल रहा है, इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रहा है। इन्वेस्टिगेशन के बाद ही हम बता पाएंगे कि किसने ये घटना की और किस तरह से ये घटना हुई। थैंक यू।
Right, the police there saying that as of now investigations are on, so only after the investigations are over will we be in a position to tell you exactly who's behind the blast. But there it is, live pictures coming out from Guwahati, beaming on our screens now. This is the mall in front of which this explosion has happened. This grenade blast, as we are saying, has happened outside this mall in Guwahati's busy Zoo Road area. At least 8 people are injured. Blood all across that area, and the latest is that Chief Minister of Assam, Sarbanand Sonowal, has spoken with the Assam DGP trying to take stock of the situation. The area around the mall has been cordoned off, and local media reports say that ULFA has claimed responsibility. In fact, there is no official confirmation as yet as far as any other figures, but though there are some more disturbing inputs that are coming in from Guwahati, we would refrain from putting those on air at this point in time, till the time we get the figures confirmed from official sources. But yes, in this poll season, this is the last thing that one would have expected. The ULFA reportedly claiming responsibility for the explosions which have rocked Guwahati at this point in time. The injured have been rushed to the local hospital, the GMC hospital. We are trying to get you voices from Assam in just a bit. We will be joined in by guests from Assam in just a bit. But, you know, this comes in the middle of this election season. Amrita Bhinder, you know, Ulfa claiming responsibility in a way. That's what the local media is reporting. Amrita, a very sinister turn to the poll season.
Yes, no doubt about it, Saurav. In fact, it's very worrying. The insurgency aspect of things in our internal security when it comes to left-wing extremism had been brought down. So the fact that we've got a blast today is, very worrying for us. And it, in fact, also then brings up the issue about our security, internal as well as national. And I don't know, it's really sad because I think I heard the police person say that many people, over 100, have been taken to hospital right now. And my sympathies, I hope we can put out the numbers for people to reach out in the emergency numbers. And it's very disturbing news, to say the least.
Extremely disturbing. Nizam Faujdar, we are getting to know that at this point in time, though we must reiterate that we are waiting for an official word that there could be some casualties as far as this particular explosion is concerned. Nizam Faujdar, now the Chief Minister of Assam has already spoken with the DGP. The Ulfa, that is what reports suggest, has claimed responsibility. Now, how worrying is this, the reappearance of Ulfa in the middle of this high-octane poll season?
I think this is extremely unfortunate, and I think in any which ways somebody getting injured or killed is a loss to humanity. In an electioneering time, it becomes all the more important because we are attacked to the values or the culture of this country. I think we need to really get rid of this violence, and this violence is not going to take us anywhere in the future, and it's only going to become more regressive, and it will take us back in the ancient times. I think we have to get over, we have to help people come back to mainstream and make sure they become part of the main, the multipolarity and part of the mainstream, so that they can have a much more happier life. I think this is very unfortunate. My empathies are with the families. My empathies are with every person
extremely
who
unfortunate news coming in.
It or absolutely.
So this is one of the biggest malls in Guwahati city, and that is where the blast has now been reported from. The police are at the spot. The area has been cordoned off. These are live visuals which are playing out on our screens as we speak. A high-intensity explosion has taken place near the Guwahati Central Shopping Mall, located at the Zoo Tinali today, or the Zoo Road area in Guwahati. The high-impact explosion has reportedly left almost 8 people injured. We are still awaiting the exact number. People have been rushed to the local hospital. Now, Sumit Peer, what is the message that is coming out? This has happened at about 8 o'clock. Remember, this is a busy working day, and this appears to be a very well coordinated attack.
You see, Saurabhji, if you look at it, what does this all talk us? Look at our country. Last 30 years, we have lost more than 150,000 lives to terrorism and terrorist and their activities. Start from J&K, go to Nexus, go down to Ulfa, Sulfa, and the next slide down. Tamil Nadu, we all know Veerappans of the world and all, and from JKLF to Veerappan, this country has seen terrorism. So national security and the iron hand for terrorism is what we need, because we cannot lose human lives like this. What if you and me or anybody of us is there, it's after a busy day, we are going to mall to pick up
In fact, this blast has happened on a day when Chief Minister of Assam, Sarbanand Sonowal, actually carried out a review meeting to review the law and order situation on the ground as far as the state of Assam is concerned. This will continue to be a big focus on the other side of the break as well. But for now, we'll have to dip into a very, very tiny breather. Don't go anywhere. We are back with India Ahead at 9, and Guwahati blast will be our top story. Stay tuned.